forward if they hope to thrive and not merely survive. Others will no doubt point out distinctives that are not on the list: prayer, and we offer our perspective as humble learners who care deeply about the church and, like so many others, are just trying to figure it out. We don't come at these questions with an audacious sense of confidence or think we possess the answers or the magic ticket for churches to reach their full potential for the next generation. This book includes 2 distinct voices, with a section from both of us on all 7 subjects. I bring my baby boomer perspective and experience on a team that built one of the most influential churches in the past 40 years. Samantha is a millennial child of the megachurch and VeggieTales. She knows every word of the DC Talk Jesus Freak album and never missed an edition of Brio magazine. Her work as an artist, both in and outside the church, informs her perspective, and she has now gravitated towards a different kind of faith community from the one that first formed her. Our church stories are also shaped by our identities as straight, white American women, who share 50% of our DNA. While our gender brings certain expectations and limitations inside religious circles, we have the privilege of feeling comfortable in most pews. Our conversation focuses on our experiences in predominantly white churches in the United States and the patterns, challenges, and opportunities that lie before these congregations. Listeners must not stop here. We believe tomorrow's church must center the stories of those who have struggled to feel welcome at our tables. We write to open up the conversation, to share our journeys of discovery and our reflections on what is and what could be. Entire books have been written on each of these distinctives. We offer only a reflection on topics that surely warrant deeper study. We are not historians or academics, but storytellers. Yet we believe there are some collective truths revealed in the particularities of what we and those we love have experienced. This book is for every person who wants to believe that church still matters, even though so many of us have been disappointed, even wounded along the way. Maybe, like us, some of your highest highs and lowest lows in life are connected to your church experience. As we wrote, we pictured our listeners joining us around our kitchen, all of us still holding out hope that the church, all churches, can do better, and choosing to be a constructive part of the solution rather than cave to cynical criticism. We believe in the unique potential of the local church to liberate and transform hearts and repair and restore communities. So pull up a chair, grab a drink and a snack. If you were really in our kitchen, it'd be something full of sugar. And let's dig into the dialogue. And in the spirit of a true and fully engaged debrief, feel free to add your comments along the way. 1. Turn and greet terrors, or does anyone actually care that I'm here? On creating genuine community. Nancy. The management team of Willow Creek Community Church met every Tuesday over lunch. I attended those meetings for the entire 20-year run of my time on staff. We sat in a square of soft blue sectional couches up in our senior pastor's 3rd-floor office, with a wall of windows overlooking the man-made lake on the church's sprawling 100-acre property. Willow's food service, called Harvest, prepared a delicious meal for us every week. Balancing plates on our laps in front of a low coffee table, the 10 of us would catch up one another on our weekends. Stories of our children's antics and accomplishments, movies we saw on date nights, and sometimes how we were really doing. After our time of reconnecting, we would switch gears and dig into whatever agenda items faced us as we sought to lead the church. Some Tuesdays, other staff members were beckoned to join us to discuss ministry plans, vision, strategy stuff. I vividly remember the day our executive pastor informed us that we would be hearing from a small group of the next generation, labeled Generation X by American culture. Our management team was composed of baby boomers, mostly in our 40s. This group of earnest young people in their 20s wanted to design a new weekend experience and day-to-day ministry for their generation. I had an instant flashback to when I had been in their exact spot 20 years earlier, believing my parents' generation was clueless about how to do church effectively. I much preferred being on that other, younger side of the conversation. They began by describing what they saw as the fundamental differences between the 2 generations. While they eagerly walked us through a well-prepared presentation, listing